Housing Hike. Casually touring people's houses, seeing the cool things that they've been working on recently, just kind of getting a sense of what they've been working on in The Elder Scrolls Online and with the housing editor. So we have a bunch of homes I'll be touring this evening. And part of this is that Housing Finest Builders Guild run by Greek Vamp. If you want to reach out to them for an invite, you may. Has also allowed me to visit some of their entries from their latest Build a Bar competition. So I'll be going to some of those towards the end here. First of all, I want to go to LVC's home, not related to the Build a Bar. I'll do the Build a Bars at the end. First of all, I'm going to go to LVC's home because she has some really cool animations to show me in her Cold Harbor Surreal estate. So I'm excited to see this. See, we have an LVC in the Discord. Welcome, LVC. I can hear you.
I'm here.
Good to hear you.
How are you doing?
I am doing
Partner?
well. Yes, partner. now I can make better use of my howdies. Say howdy to people a lot.
Yes, you need a big hat now and some big boots.
Yes. With some holes for the horns.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, quick thanks to Ellicott. Thank you very much for the follow. And LVC, tell me about your home. We have your Cold Harbor Surreal Estate here, and I see you have a lot of cool stuff in here. I see a chessboard. What have you done with this?
Well, we had a challenge, a Divine Design Alliance challenge a few weeks ago on the theme of House of Games. So we all came up with something that incorporated games or gambling or sports. And I figured because I'm completely unoriginal, I'd come up with a chessboard, but with a twist. So thanks to Cardinal's amazing essential housing tools, we have an animated chessboard, which is why I'm here hanging out with you this evening, so that the animations work.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
What can it do?
Well, if you run up one of the two contender ramps, you see you've got two ramps either side here.
Okay.
We've got kind of spectator seating for the rowdy mob either side here. But these contender ramps up on the big Cold Harbor rocks there are for the people who are actually putting their heads on the line. And if you were to run up one of those and smack a gong, then you will have you'll see your side come to victory theoretically.
Oh, I see. So we have these big. Oh, okay. So you command this from way up here. Oh, this is
yes.
Fun. Ooh.
You run on up the ramp. You take the seat of conflict, of contest, and you smack a gong. And when you smack the gong, it automatically kicks off the chess match, which is the automated animated version. So you run up the red ramp, and you're probably going to see a red victory. If you run up the blue ramp, you're going to sink Vivek. So. Yeah, it's fun. You get to murder Vivek again and again.
Does it work if I do it?
It should. It should in theory.
Oh, I see. So we have the cinch moving like a knight. Oh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
How long does this? Man, this must have been hard. Let me try to get this.
It actually wasn't that hard. The truth is that Cardinal, his tools are really intuitive. I mean, he's put together a toolkit that's really easy to grasp. Not immediately, if you've never done any modding, but I'm kind of a long-term modder since forever. So it was really, really easy for me to kind of get the grasp of it, because it's really basically the same essential gist as modding a game,
Yeah. Wow, are these good moves? I don't know a lot about chess. Oh, no!
I don't know, I'm crap at chess. I stole these moves, blatantly.
Checkmate.
You killed Vivek, you killed him. Look at this.
It sinks into the ground.
You murdered Vivek.
Oh, that's way too good.
So yeah, if you want to reset the chessboard, you run up to over here to the Horn of Rematch. This is the Horn of Rematch, the war horn.
And it will reset all the pieces?
No, the horn doesn't. The horn doesn't toggle for some reason, but there's a crystal. You see the veiled crystal there on the horn? You toggle the veiled crystal, and it will
I see.
reset the board for you.
Oh, cool. Just, awesome.
Yeah. Then you run up the other side, and you get to enjoy victory and sink Isgramor into the ground instead.
Let's do that too.
You know, simple things make me happy.
Way too fun. Thank you. Oh, and thank you, Purdue Viper, for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, people are loving this. Let's see. Gong this up.
So yeah, I mean, if you smack the gong a few times, then it tends to run through the same game a few times. Honestly, I'm not sure yet how to interrupt the triggers, but yeah.
But this should make not Vivek lose, right?
Yeah, this should kill Isgramor.
Okay.
In theory.
Okay. I like your choices for the pieces here. Kind of stand true to the old chess themes.
Yeah, I wanted to get one side that looked kind of heroic, which is the red side and the bronze, and I wanted to get a side that was kind of ghastly, you know, kind of awful. So Mistveil with her spider legs and Isgramor with his crow. I just wanted one that looked kind of like warm and the other looked awful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like you murdered Vivek again.
Oh.
What do you have against Vivek?
There we go.
But yeah, so the animations, like you probably know, only work as long as the homeowner is in the house at the time, unfortunately, for the time being. I'm not sure if Cardi will be able to figure out how to get around that. But in the meantime, I figured that I'll make this place available to the Divine Design Alliance guildies and give everybody decorator privileges. That way anyone who wants to come play a game of chess can do so. Oh, and also the spicy guildies, of course.
Oh,
of course. Of course, definitely.
Behave yourself. As far as
that's okay, because again, with the magic of essential housing tools, I've got a one-click button, that resets the entire house.
Okay.
So anybody comes in with,
so they can use it,
malicious intent.
And if they mess it up, then it's not going to be the worst thing. Okay, good.
Exactly. So, I mean, if you accidentally, slap the board pieces all over the place and turn poor Titus on his head, I can come in and then just hit a button and it all resets. So
just
it's really
the board.
Amazing. Yes, tip the board, throw a tantrum. You've got your doppelganger in here again. Look at this.
Yeah, Tabasco's here.
Okay, I have to say that last week you guys dancing in perfect synchrony was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
That was all him too, because I had to step away.
So, I know, it was great.
That was great though.
There's one more animation, although it might be delayed by whatever's going on the chessboard, and that's over here. I have a tool shed for Titus to tinker on the weekends.
Wait, here is where...
Oh, yeah, over here. Okay. Here is here, obviously,
Ooh, tool shed.
But yes, if you mess with the jester box, in theory, it should cause things to explode violently. Of course, they might have a delay, like I said, because the chessboard's busy. But
yes, okay.
Yes, it usually makes that malfunctioning pawn on the work table explode and jump around, and
Let's see. Wait here patiently.
But you have to wait till after Vivek's been murdered again.
Is he still being murdered?
Yes, all the time.
Okay, good.
Who doesn't want to murder Vivek? Let's be honest here. He's so smug.
Maybe deserves something.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he does. I'm pretty sure he's asking for it.
Oh, here we go.
Yay! You killed the pawn!
It's just exploding all over.
So yeah, I made this place with a death by checkmate theme in mind. I figured that Titus and his lovely wife Mistveil are the gatekeepers of this weird arena where people go to battle it out and prevent wars by killing each other after a good chess game. So up on top of the plinth here, we've got, the Horn of Rematch, obviously, and a really dodgy statue that I kind of cobbled together with glowy things. And then you have the Throne of Victory and the Guillotine of Defeat. So I was just feeling evil.
I didn't know that the stakes were so high here.
Yes, yes, you can't screw with Vivek and get away with it. It's basically the general gist of the.
Oh,
But
I see. This person wasn't very
we
good at
had
chess.
yes, yes, that old lady didn't do too well.
No.
She obviously needed to brush up on her technique. But yeah, so Tithys and News have got a little house back here, which is a little bit sparse because I was running out of items. But yeah, I love Cold Harbour. This place has got to be my favourite place to build on.
Oh yeah, because it's just nice and flat and open, and you can do so much with it, like you've done here.
Yeah, it's tabula rasa. I mean, when you look at some of the things people have done here, like Disco's amazing tower with. Did you ever see Disco's tower with the snake wrapped around it?
Yes, I did actually.
It was phenomenal.
It was great.
Yeah, yeah, so good. But yeah, people have done so many different things with this space, which is what makes it so fun, you know?
Going around seeing the other fun, more subtle things that you've done with this. like these walls. I really like what you've done with the walls.
Oh, what, the interior walls in the house?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I kind of constructed the outside of the arena using those great big Alanor staircases turned on their sides. So Disco being Disco, the second he came in, he immediately leapt over the hedge and was being all gleeful because he could see the outside of the arena, but it looks like a partial pyramid almost. It's got that kind of staggered look. But on the inside of the house here, I took some of those, what are they called? Wedding pergolas, and created beams with them. So it's fun messing with things and turning them the wrong way around, you know?
Yeah. I found a sad thing in your kitchen.
You found a sad thing? Oh, what was the sad thing in the kitchen?
Why have you slain my brethren?
Oh, well, it was in honor of Spicy, obviously.
Oh,
I mean, obviously.
Okay.
Actually, it's just because he looks kind of comical. I just love his facial expression.
I know.
You know, I'm a vegetarian, so, you know, that would never happen in real life. It's fantasy.
Fantasy,
you know?
yes.
Escapism.
Just like you'd never eat carrots or radishes in real life.
It's cruel to the radish, actually.
Yes.
But yeah, no, so around the edge I kind of stuck a bunch of trophies and skulls to represent the winners and the losers who've, you know, unfortunately got their heads lopped off. And like I said, this was a Divine Design Alliance design challenge, but it was one of the really big ones. You know, we have different sizes of challenge. Like, for instance, tomorrow we're having a challenge in which people design a monster, a bit like your Build-A-Beast contest.
Yeah.
In fact, we've got things going on all over Halloween, basically. Tomorrow is Design a Monster, and then next weekend we've got Haunted Inn Rooms. Ooh. And the weekend after that it's Little Houses, you know, just the small to medium ones and so forth. So, yeah. So there's a lot of fun to be had designing random crap, honestly, in this game. It's so much fun. It's the best part of ESO to me.
Yeah, and hopefully a lot more people will be introduced to the housing scene once the Grand Civic Villa goes out in just a couple of days. So I'm excited about what that means for the future of ESO. I mean, it won't hurt to have more people involved in housing, so I'll be good.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you very much for showing me your amazing build. Really, it's jaw-dropping. It's just
Thank you.
It's just so good, and the animations just really really great. So thank you, and thank you for being here of your commentary and
explanation. Yeah, super welcome.
Everything. Okay, well, I'll wish you a good evening, and then I'll move on to the next house in the housing hike. Moving on to lots of other different houses. They won't all be like this one.
Thanks, JR, and congratulations again on partner.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, next we're going to go to next house. So this is just the first house that we went to. There are going to be a lot of different varieties of homes that we go to during tonight's housing hike. Go to Erinwin's old Mistveil Manor. We have some big flashy ones like that gaming challenge, and now go to a different type of house. Erinwin's old Mistveil Manor. Not sure what to expect here. Ooh, I see people are prepping for winter. This will be the first, winter that we've had since we had Eleanor furnishings. I think that they will marry together pretty well. Have a nice overlook area here. Even can rest in a hammock here if you dare. Unfortunately, I can't. There's an invisible wall. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Not for the feeble-minded. Oh, I'll roll off of this one. Might get locked out. Do you like the snow piles? Definitely adds a lot to the wintry look. Kind of excited about the enchanted snow globe home as well. Speaking of wintry homes, has ice flows, good winter look. Should be coming around the New Life Festival. I actually put a tour of that up on my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, go ahead and go and do that. And you can check out some of the fun housing things I've done in the past and some tours. I'll be working on putting more guides up going forward too. A good stable area here. Oh, I didn't even see the horses coming in. A horse and an elk in the stable. Room for one more. Even a little loft area for maybe a farmer boy. Stable boy. Oh. Just so overwhelmed by that last great house. Can't think straight. Here we go. More fun things on the outside here. Okay, we'll go ahead on inside. Get a good look of some of these lights. I do like the wedding blossoms as a kind of Christmas adornment. They do feel very festive and wintry. So, wedding blossoms might be a good addition to your wintry home coming up here. Continuing along inside. Very inviting touch here. Lots of food. It's warm. Coming from the cold outside. Using a Nord rug bear skin just to get the head of it. It's maybe a good trophy on the wall. Repurposing that item. Good kitchen display here. Okay, continuing along with the housing hike. Casually touring homes. Getting some inspiration. Just kind of seeing what people have been doing. Ooh, interesting. So what Erwin has done with this triptych, this volcanic triptych, is that they have strategically placed some lights in it. Some little candle lights, so it looks like the embers and the fires of the volcano are really coming to life. A creative addition to the triptych. There are other paintings and items like that. Maybe that's a good thing that you can do to the lava in them. Nordic bedroom. Good looking basic style. Have a maybe a little Kajiti corner. Tea can come sit here. Okay, go out on the balcony and then continue on. Nice place to share some mead. Share some mead with a friend. Very nice. Okay, continuing along with our next home. We're going to Cry Havoc's Princely Dawnlight Palace. Cry Havoc sent me some information about this. Cry Havoc called it their... Oh no, didn't port. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Sometimes it just doesn't work. There we go. Cry Havoc says that their Princely Dawnlight Palace is a Suncatcher Resort, ready for the public. This is an opulent seaside resort that you visit when you can leave, where you can leave gold lying around in your yard unguarded and not even care. So, kind of maybe come here, relax, don't have to worry. And Cry Havoc says it's best viewed in the daytime, but we'll work around that. The exterior is set up to catch the sun's light. And there are things on the walls and the roof, so we will go visit that. That last plan I learned. Have to sell a lot of those before I make back the cost on it, but selling some of those crafted furnishings. One thing that you can do with any sort of standing water is add some light to it. The water does pick up the light pretty well so that you can have this really nice look to it. I know says, oh, this is so pretty at night. Yeah, they said it looked better in the day, but I'm liking it at night here. Like, these lights wouldn't look quite as impressive during the day, so some parts will come alive at night, and others will come alive during the day. More good use of these lights and water. See some love for Nocturnal here. Let's see, this is Cry Havoc's Princely Dawnlight Palace. Have a little dock area. There are going to be, I expect, there are going to be a lot of docks being made when everybody gets the Grand Citric Villa, because it's right there on the water. So maybe think about if you want to make a little dock. You can use basic boards. And then some of these old luxury furnishings work pretty well, like the mooring lines, the harbor floats, and the dock winches. Things like that. Anchor might look good on your dock. So think about what you want to be doing with your Grand Citric Villa. Think about the different areas of it. The outdoor part by the water, the part with the big arc stoneways, the interior with all the rooms. Lots that you can do there. Oh, good setup here so you can look out over the ocean here. Some privacy with the dividers. Dividers can go a long way in offsetting things and kind of making things feel a little bit more private, isolated. Using some of these Red Guard runners and carpets, they fit really well with the theme of the house. Yeah, this house is not currently available, right? It's a big one. A lot you can come see here. Lots of places for people to gather, talk, drink. Very pretty, very open. Owner of this home said it was a place that you could come Have a good retreat and relax. No worries here. I think that's a good look to go for. So much of ESO is very warlike. Always fighting each other, and Cyrodiil are very faction-based. Ooh, using some of these really nice Alinor curtains. They fit really well in the palace here. And some more basic Redguard floral dividers. I actually really like these. These are just superior items, but they look good. You don't have to go expensive with everything. Manimal Cracker says even barbarians can use a spade. True. Get relaxed so you can go out, fight another day. Oh, I see everybody is using these cerulean spade leaf plants. My only regret is I didn't buy more of them from the luxury vendor. They look really, really nice. Kind of wherever. These are going to be really nice in the Hersing Glade that's available right now as well. Oh, by the way, if you ever need to buy crowns for, like, let's say you're buying the Hersing Glade and you run out of crowns and you need more, buy them from the links below the Twitch stream so that it helps support me in the stream. And you get cool things like the Ouroboros crates and custom ESO Twitch emotes for doing that too. So lots of good reasons to do that, and not any downside to it. So if you're going to buy coins anyway, buy them from links below. Continuing along. Really nice Redguard themed bedroom. I like all the gilded looks here. Very rich looking. I believe these dividers were only from the furnishing pack or from the Crown store, so they look good, but not easy to get. A lot to see in this place. It's just so big. Let's see, did I miss much? I probably missed a room or two. Apologize if I did. But I think we got a good look at a lot of good looking things here. Okay, continuing along with our housing hike. Sold more stuff. Okay, we'll go to Delyn's Cyrodilic Jungle House. Continuing along with our tour. And we'll be doing some giveaways at the end too. Big giveaways. Some luxury furnishings and some gold giveaways as well. Off to Delyn's Cyrodilic Jungle House. If you get Essential Housing Tools, it does this cool display where it will say the name and the owner when you port in, and if you rename the house, it will actually display that, so that's kind of a really cool feature. I keep selling so many furnishings. I forgot to turn off MM. I'll keep it on for now. Okay, Delyn's Cyrodilic Jungle House. Using these vines to add some privacy here. Good custom waterfall. Oh, I see. I need to send the guest book. Here we go. Put my name here. Moo. Go. In we go. Bearded Chegg says, "Hey Jay Har, it's 3:30 a.m. So I'm just jumping in to congratulate on that check mark. Well deserved. Thank you so much. Yes, I did just recently get Twitch partner, and thank you everybody for helping me get there. Much appreciated. Looking forward to building up the stream going forward." I see. Well, this is pretty cool. So apparently guests can come in here and maybe pick up an alchemical apparatus, and then, you know, have one on this table, one on this table, one on this table. Well stocked, well stocked. See, we still have most of the cheese wheel left. These are just individual cheese wedges, but hey, if you put a bunch of them together, you have most of a wheel. And sweet rolls. Because you can't go wrong with sweet rolls. Ooh, and some good kegs too. I have a giveaway Monday. I have a big giveaway Monday involving kegs. It will be fun. Maybe join on Monday for a bit. I'll be doing a 12-hour celebration stream on Monday in celebration of getting Twitch partner, and in celebration of learning all the furnishing plans in the game. Kind of a thing I've been trying to do ever since Homestead came out. Ooh, I like all the cups and bottles up here. How good selection. Fun. Okay, continuing along with our housing hike. See, we went to LVC's. Go to Ice Seeker's homes. They had a couple of apartments last week that we toured, and we'll be touring 2 more of her homes today. Let's see. She says that this is a tailor shop. So this is just using some of the smaller homes. We've been to a lot of the large homes in the game, and right now we'll go to some of the smaller inn rooms. And it's important to realize that the smaller the home, the more accessible it is. You can get these for either free or like 3,000 gold. So think about starting with a small home, though everybody's going to be getting a Grand Citric Villa if you have Somerset. So people might be spoiled a bit with that, but that's okay. There are a lot of other homes that you can get. You know, maybe need more than just the villa. Okay, so we have a nice tailor shop here. Ice Seeker said, okay, thank you for letting people know about the free rooms with the 30 spaces you can use to create things. Yeah, Ice Seeker says that they found it, that this place had tight quarters with the cabinet placement, so so item placement was kind of hard to do here. It's a small area, and you don't have a lot of room to work with, so it can make furniture placement a little difficult. Anyway, I think this looks really nice. Kind of a little artifact going on. If 2 things are exactly lined up, they'll try to be on top of each other. You can try to offset them a little bit so that doesn't happen, but as long as the camera's stable, it's not a problem. I do like the sunken in dye station, because normally this is like a full-on station that you can use, but sinking it in here and just having it on the counter, it's actually kind of creative. I like it a lot there. Greek Vamp says, hello. Oh, Greek Vamp says, in behalf of members of Housing Finance Builders Housing Guild, congrats to J. Hart Ellis for its success. Hard work is paying off. Thank you very much, Greek Vamp. We'll be getting to a bunch of the Housing Finance Builders builds here in a moment. From your bar challenge. Yeah, they do a contest about every week. And last week it was Build a Bar. We'll be going to some of the contest winners for that. And I will be actually streaming again tomorrow, streaming their cemetery entries. So join me tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time for cemetery builds. That'll be fun. So we do have a nice tailor shop, been talking. Using the clothing station, again, sinking that down so that you just have the top part on the bench here, workable. Merchant has become the tailor. Or maybe a patron, maybe I'm a tailor. Here, let me get your measurements. I like it. Thank you, Ice Seeker. You did a great job with this place. I keep selling furnishings. Stop buying my great furnishings. Lizzie says, ooh, I like the use of the dice station as half buried in the stone. You can't use it. Yeah, you can't use it. Maybe people are a bit hesitant about using some of the good usable furnishings just as decorations, but you know, for like 30k you can get a dice station and have a thing that looks nice too. You don't just have to use it as a dice station. Continuing along with our housing hike, going on to another one of Ice Seeker's little mini inn rooms. Let me get this here. Okay. Ice Seeker did have some background information for me. They say it is an illegal poker room. Oh, I see, I see. Ice Seeker says that when they're building a home, they place chairs and furniture so it doesn't obstruct the view when you initially port in. So you have to leave some empty space for that. So that's always a good housing tip. Okay, should be good. Yeah, and you can get the St. Delyn Penthouse for like, I think it was only 3,000 gold. So if you don't have this, and you have Vivek City, if you have Vardenfell, Morrowind, then you can come get this for cheap. Ooh, so we have a nice poker room here. It's a lot of seating around this organic Grand Talvani table. So a lot of potential rivals. Maybe a lot of potential suckers you can get some gold out of. And the merchant makes a nice blackjack dealer. Or poker dealer. Whatever game you play here. B-Dub says that those paintings add light, it seems. They're very bright and colorful, so I've seen a lot of people using this more and more, which is if you have these sorts of paintings, they'll just kind of brighten up a room a bit. So they can work pretty well just in the walls. I see we also have we have the mist here being used to make this more of like a smoke-filled room. It's a good effect. This is using all 30 items. Okay, thank you, Ice Seeker. Amazing job. Can't quite breathe here, though. Okay, continuing along. Okay, we'll go to Lash's Kragenholm. Just realized I have no water. I'll be right back and get some water. Okay, I'm back. Thank you. Ooh, we are in Lash's home now. Kragenholm. I definitely recommend everybody get the Kragenholm. If you have an extra 69,000 gold lying around, you can buy it unfurnished, and if you do that, it comes with a bed of coals that you can actually sell for more than 69k. So you can get a free home, essentially, and then you can do a cool thing like this. Oh my gosh, I'm actually pretty blown away. I haven't quite taken this in yet. It's so lively in here. It's just so full of life, is what I'm trying to say. Good plants. Butterflies. And it seems to be a practical space of some sort. See, we have like an alchemy area, a bit of a serving place. Definitely feels like a place to come and be one with nature. Aaron Night Song says it's like a small enchanted garden. Exactly, and it's indoors. Don't be afraid to bring plants inside. Like, the upkeep on this in real life would be a little bit extreme. Might end up with a rash, too. Have to be careful about what plants you're bringing in here. But this looks really cool. Maybe come use some of these plants, use a mortar and pestle, make something special here. Do some research. It's a good look. Oh my gosh, they have these pitcher plants. These are like super rare. Mushrooms. Mushrooms always are a good addition to a home like this. Thank you very much, Lash, for letting me come and look at your enchanted home. This looks really nice. Okay, next up I'm going to go to Lizzie's Amaya Lake Lodge. Love Lizzie. Lizzie had built for us earlier today on the Live Luxury Showdown. Oh, people like the glowing plants. Misfortunate says that's a cool idea. Very nice. Good setup. Oh, question here. I am a novice at furniture and would like to know if there's an add-on for tracking what you know for patterns across characters as well as what you have for furniture across houses if possible. There are a couple good things that you can do with that. One thing I have not tried yet is a Deco Track add-on from Cardinal05. He's done amazing work with essential housing tools and magic carpet, so I expect Deco Track to be amazing as well. So check that out. Inventory Insight can be a good way of just finding out everything that you have. That's not just exclusive to furniture. And as far as tracking what you know, there are a couple things that I use for that. I use the ESO Master Recipe List as well as the furniture catalog, and they help a little bit as far as telling what I know. Oh, and Aaron Nightsong, thank you very much for that follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. We're touring people's houses right now. Okay, I have previously toured Lizzie's home, but she said she completely redid it, so I'm here again today to tour this. Ooh, I see. We have a good fishing area here. Aaron was surprised that the last home was actually inside. Good garden, inside garden. Busy with lots of mushrooms. Oh, I like this scarecrow made out of a factotum chest and a bucket. Oh, it's cute. Might look good in the pumpkin patch coming up here with Witches Festival. Red Guard canopies here look really nice. We'll go head on inside. Well, wait, no, there is a storage shed here. Some people use this, some people don't. It's used for storage. I see. Very well done, Lizzie. actually is about the first actual storage place I've seen. Just using so many of these crates. Oh, sewing more stuff. Ah, sewing so many furnishings. People getting ready for their Grand Sijic Villa. Just a few days away. And, you know, they saw anyway. More mushrooms inside. Oh my gosh, mushrooms everywhere, Lizzie. Mushrooms kind of have a special place in ESO, though, especially with Vardenfell. Ooh, using some of these tribunal tablets of Amalexia to make this fountain a little bit bigger. Really fits well here. Light reflecting off that pretty nicely. Oh. Oh, I think this is an achievement furnishing from Alinor that I haven't unlocked yet. This is a giant crystal, right? Man, you get a nice ice look from this. Could keep some stuff frozen in there. Oh, this is a Dark Elf Bed of Coals that comes with the Kragenhelm, by the way. This is apparently a couple of them. This is a really, really nice looking fire pit that Lizzie has created here. Using some of these Redguard arc benches, Dark Elf Bed of Coals, some of these cooking kettles, Khajiit fire pits. Just so big, just so big. Can serve an army with this. And the Alinor Celestial Clock embedded in the wall with a clockwork fountain facing the other way. Just using the back of the fountain. Actually kind of a good look on that. Or is that the... might be the pew. Might be a pew turned around. Anyways, dwarven items. Make a nice dark background for this clock. Very nice looking fireplace. Ooh, even have little spaces for the firewood and the fire tools here. Really good attention to detail there. Okay, heading on up. Maybe something in the very top here. Aha, I have a bit of a library. Bit of a quick bedroom. Unused storage space, apparently. Or maybe a bath area. A little isolated. Has a little bit of a potential. Sure, says lots of fun details. Definitely. Also, Lizzie has way too many of these fountains. They look nice, definitely. We have a netch in a bathtub. Might not be water in the bathtub. Keg seems to be here for a reason. Just don't drink too much of the bath water. come out here at the very top, and you can look at the stars. Good detail there. See, look down. This is a large area. So many mushrooms. Good job, Lizzie. Oh, we even have a big chimney here. Okay, good luck, Lizzie. Okay, I think that is it for my normal houses. So what I'm going to do now is go to... Thank you, everybody, for those. I have at least 3 houses. I might have some more houses. Of people from Housing Finest Builders Guild, run by Greek Vamp. If you're interested in extreme housing, then might be a good guild for you. Be going to some of their builds from the last contest that they did, which was build a bar. Just bar. Place to drink, you know. So we'll be going to some of the winners from the contest for that. And if we have enough time, we'll go to some of the runners up as well, and we'll go check these bars out. Housing Finance Builders, again, run by Greek Vamp. It is for experienced and also new members who want to learn housing. No weekly or contest entry fees. There's a unique guild point tracking system, and they have a good Discord where they can vote on contest entries and things like that. So, they have weekly contests. And if you need an invite, let me know, or let Greek Vamp know. So, good guild, just a very... they haven't been around for very long either. I'm impressed with how quickly they've been able to build up. They had like 37 bar entries. So we'll be going and touring some of these bars here. Actually, one nice detail about this is Hunding is a really large area, but what Ananir has done with it is they blocked off the entryways so that you only go into the entry where you're supposed to go look at the bar. So you do kind of have this nice entryway, very serene, very well decorated. Go head on inside. A couple places out here to sit, if that's your desire. Heavy drinkers. Manimal Cracker says old school water tank. Alright, Sheila says, yeah, I get to bar hop on Friday night without having to go out. Exactly. Okay, first we'll get a good look at the bar itself. Here we go, bunch of kegs. Oh, whoa, they have a resplendent sweet roll. I see that. I want to go, can I go nab it? Oh, I can't quite get behind the bar here. Wait, no, I can't. Mine. Might have had a few too many already. Mine. Look all the sweetness off of it. Maybe the rarest item in the game, as far as housing is concerned. I was fortunate enough to get one of them when I was opening a bunch of Hollowjack crown crates. It's more rare than any one Radiant Apex mounts, so very fun item. Anyway, good centerpiece for the bar here. Maybe let's focus here. Good looking bar, definitely. Using some of these merchant housing pieces. Merchant stalls. So inside, to display the kegs and everything. So good luck. We have the upside down glasses. Ready to be grabbed. Not a lot up here on display though. I think that's more for the outside. Practical still. I do like the hedges being used inside as well. Shola says that the blue glasses are a nice touch. Yeah, they really stand out here. I think they're high elf of some sort. I don't remember the exact name. Lots of places to drink. Can get a bite. Can get a bite of cheese. Definitely see why this was a top pick for the bar contest. They even have a little stage here. I like this. They're really simple, just sinking down one of these orcish stages, putting a little carpet on top. You have a place to entertain. Can come do some sort of dance. Maybe do some stand up. Tell some jokes. Karaoke, exactly. More of a dining area here. We want the full food experience. And a beautiful fireplace here in the back, made from scratch, using lots of different stones. Little orc light here. Really nice looking fireplace. Okay, I think that should do it for this. I think everything else is blocked off intentionally so you don't go explore too much, which is a good way to do it, which is why some of these are here blocking off the staircases. And keep your house a little bit more confined so people don't go waste their time wandering about the dark reaches of your house. The unfurnished dark reaches of your house, which is an important part. Okay, next up we'll go to another home from Housing Finance Builders Bar Challenge. Next home was Manimal Crackers, Captain Margaux's place. Very good job to and an ear for that bar. We just have a couple of these. And I'll be streaming more tomorrow, doing cemeteries, 2 p.m. Eastern time. So give me a follow if you haven't, so you can tell when I go live, so you can maybe come join me tomorrow as we tour some cemeteries. We'll be going and touring all of the entries for the Build a Cemetery contest for Housing Finance Builders. Okay. Mammal Crackers. Bar. Oh no. Moo. Solidarity, brother. I see way too many of these poor defenseless Minotaurs being put on display like this. Just such a shame. Maybe I'm misreading it. Maybe it's a great honor. Oh, go with that. Go with that. But this is an orator statue. It's a Kinlord or orator. It's a crafted statue. One of the few good crafted statues that you can have in the game. Being used as a coat rack. It's a good use of it, though. Shadow says Dama House is a fun boss fight. Aw. It is, actually. Had a fun time with that. Oh my gosh. It took me forever to get the achievement for that. Okay, we do have a good bar here. Let me get some of the details in. Do kind of have a private area back here. Maybe do some dealings, do some gambling. I do like the cup with the dice. Cup makes a good shaker. Good roll, 3 sixes. You can manipulate the dice. Put it on whatever side you want. One cool thing about little items like that, it can add details to a home. Little pies on display. Might just want to take a bite out of that. Kegs. Everybody loves kegs. Not enough people craft them. I'm going to be doing a big keg giveaway. Maybe tomorrow too. Let's see if that works. Oh, this is fun. So so we have House over here. You know, you can put your monster trophies on display, but wait, this isn't a monster. So this is a bear mount, but it's just been stuck into the wall. So it's still living. It's really good luck. It's really funny. Oh hey, this bar has an extra level added to it. If I can get up there, there we go. Oh, I see. So this would be... Okay, this is one of two things. This is either a place where you could rent this out, or this is the barkeep's living quarters. I'm thinking this is more of the barkeep's living quarters, because certainly not very private if you were to rent this space out. So we'll go with the barkeep here. We have the ginger kitten pet. Maybe keeps the barkeep some company. Barkeep can maybe keep track of any patrons that might have passed out below. Good cracks in the floorboards might help with that. Maybe some people who haven't paid up on their bar tabs. Manimal, really great bar. I like it. Really fun. And have a hatchet throwing. Made good use of this, considering that there aren't really very many weapon furnishings in the game. A couple butcher knives, cleaver, using an axe. Hatchet. That's a hatchet. Alright, really fun. Alright, next up, third bar, final bar, will be Sobrand's Kragenholm. Then we'll wrap up our housing hike and do some giveaways. Talk about some upcoming stuff that we have. All good. Oh, fun. No. Okay, next up we're in Sobrand's Kragenholm. This will be our final bar here. It's a good place. Looks like Tithus can come and take our order here. Need more mead. Always need more mead. I like how you can just walk up to the bar here. Good use of these Alinor staircases here. Walk right up here. It makes it really easy. You don't even have to jump or anything. Amazing. And very well stocked back here, I see. And lots of kegs back here. Ooh. Some cheeses. But those are some nice, stinky, hard cheeses. Going with a Breton theme. Lots on display. We have lots of wine and liquor. Big mugs for it. Looks like you could have a lot of guests here. Rogue asking about luxury furnishings. Was tonight the reliefs? Did you give them all away this evening? I gave some away. I'll be doing some more here in a moment. And we'll be doing some gold giveaway courtesy of Housing Finance Builders as well. Merchant makes an excellent barkeep here. Really fun Kragan home. Again, Kragan home is really a place everybody should have, just because of Dark Elf Medicals. Or because it's a nice place. Pretty cheap. 69,000 gold. Good fireplace here, too. This feels like this could be a rowdy place. Drinks flow a little too freely here. Okay, very nice. Thank you very much to everybody from Housing Finance Builders for their bar contest entries. I'll be touring a bunch of their cemetery entries tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be a lot more than just the 3 that I toured here for the bars. These are just some of the winners. I'll be touring all the entries for cemetery tomorrow. So that will do it. Again, if you want to invite the Housing Finance Builders, either message me in-game at JR Ellis or Greek Vamp, who is the guild leader of that. So thank you very much. Now we'll head into some of our giveaways here and wrap up. Before I do that, let me just say, I hope this has been fun. I hope that you've got some decoration inspiration on our housing hike, and you can kind of figure out what you can do with a housing decorator and ESO. There's a lot that you can do, definitely. So have fun with ESO and housing, and stay spicy.